So EA have brought back exchanges, but they are slightly different. They're called squad shifters, and starting off with the lowest rate is 85, and you can see that you get 75 plus times 20. Where this is different from previous years, if you don't know, you need 4 of the exact same rating. So before it used to be 185, now we need 4 of them. We're going to go through every single one, show you the best way to grind and much more. So, for example, I've only got myself 3 gold cards here. By the looks of it, I will have a look at the rest of my club. But this isn't as easy as people think to grind. We have got quite a lot for 85. So, for example, those 4 85s is going to give us a 75 plus times 20. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete every single one of these. So the 86, 87, 88, 89. And I'll meet you back at the store once I have all of them done. So we got the 50 players pack, and that is from 489. So each requirement, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, they all need 4 of each card. So this is from the 489s, and we got ourselves an 86 Grimaldo, so we can use that to go into the next step. But as you can see here, you're going to get a lot of 83s and 84s. Not only that, we are going to get a lot of commons and other cards that aren't helpful. Now, the best way to recycle this is go through every single card, and 83 rated and down are going to go into 2 SBCs and 2 SBCs only. So let me go ahead and explain that. So in my favorites, I have got myself the 86 plus pick, of course, all the squad shifters, the 85 plus combo, and the 83 player pick. That is where all of your 83 rated lower cards are going to go, unless there is a requirement that needs a high rated card. For example, if I move my camera out of the way, we need to have a team of the week or team of the season. So, if you don't have any more team of the seasons in your club, they're also not in packs, you can then go ahead and do the team of the week upgrade. If you don't know what that looks like, we'll go over here. EA need to really put these into some sort of organization. So today I wanted to introduce you to Eldorado.gg. It's a fantastic website to get yourself some FC25 coins. If you're looking to improve your team, it can take up to a matter of 30 minutes and the coins will be deposited into your account. Not only this, they have trusted and verified sellers, so you are buying off somebody else who has the coins available, and it has their delivery time and their review rating of how reliable and fast they are, and 100% guaranteed money back or refund if you are not happy or satisfied with your order. On top of this, they have over 34,000 positive to excellent reviews on their website, so you know these are one of the best places to go. Don't forget to use code NaNNiK to get your discount on your coins. The link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video. But this team of the week upgrade, you just need to have an 83 rated squad, and again underneath my camera, an 83 and 11. So you can put 83s into these as well. Don't be worried about doing that. And that's going to be your most efficient way of grinding them. Now, there is another thing you can do on top of this, which is going to include a bit more in-depth in grinding, depending on what you want to do in terms of grinding it unlimitedly. And the unlimited method is going to be every single card you get from the exchanges that, again, 83 rated or down, will go into these 4 SBCs to give you more packs back. Rinse and repeat that system over and over again until you get more and more walkouts or high-rated cards. Now, we're not going to do that for this video because it is a very, very long process. But what we are going to do is build up a load of these picks. So every time you get 4 89s, it's going to give you 50 gold cards. Let's just say, for argument's sake, all 50 gold cards are under 83 rated. That's going to give you X amount of picks, right? Those picks can go the 83 plus picks. We did a video on how to grind them. That obviously system has slightly changed. But as you can see here, you can get in 4 rares and 3 commons. Recommend doing that, especially if you're going to have a full storage. Always get rid of your storage first as of when you can. And that's going to be the best way. So, I built 1 pick here because I've only got 1 gold common in my storage. It's not a problem. So, we're going to go to this. And we're going to build a pick. And the reason why we've done that, as you see here, is we go to head submit. I have got a massive, massive trade pile of gold commons, gold cards, and much more. So, we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. We're going to make 1 pick. And that's what you want to do with these extra cards. We're going to get 3 83s back. But like we know, worst case scenario is 83s. So with everything else that's in your storage, make sure, and we're going to go through this one by one, but make sure you're doing these SBCs you see on the screen first. The ones that you can do repeatable 4 times a day. Because that's just going to get rid of them out the way. That's going to give us more high-rated fodder, which can then give us extra things. Now, don't be scared on top of this as well to do the Shapeshifters Team of the Season trade-in. Now, this is a one-off, not repeatable. The same for the historical player pick, etc. Go ahead and do all of those as well. Don't be scared to combine them into the method, because you are going to get lots and lots of cards now. So we are going to start off with the 86 plus. And for an 86 plus player pick, we need 1 card to be 86 rated or higher and an 85 rated squad. And if your storage does look a little bit like mine, then I need to clear my storage out no matter what I do. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. If your storage doesn't look like mine, don't worry. After watching this video and grinding the menus for a couple hours or a couple minutes, whatever you're depending on your situation, it will look like that. So just go ahead and clear them out, and I'll meet you back once I've got all 4 of those player picks ready to go. So let me go ahead and do that now. So I clear my storage out and I have 4 of these. Now you want to do these one at a time, of course. We're just going to do them quickly, and we're looking for 89 and 88 rated cards. They're the main ones to go for, or higher, because that's just going to help us when we go to do more exchanges. Of course, taking any of the other ones is not a bad choice either, but we are looking for the highest rated cards each time, because the higher the rating, the more cards we get back every time we exchange them in. Unless you get double Hergenberg, then she's not going to help you at all there, but at least we've got that for the next one. Now, if we go back to the store, we can open up the next pack. So 488 is going to give us an 83 times 20. Now, probably we're going to get a lot of 83 rated cards. I'm expecting a limited amount of shapeshift as well. It looks like we're going to get a 94 rare. We'll skip it because it's not worth anything. And as you can see here, we get a 94, 85, 84. So 185 here. This card is going to help us with an SBC. This one too. The 84s and 83s. Just start, once you've done all of those expiry SBCs, ones I say you could do 4 times a day, once they are all gone, the team of the weeks you don't need to do anymore, put them into player picks and I'll show you in a second. This one's from 3 or 4 87s, and that's going to give us an 82 times 20. We don't get a walkout, we do, so we'll skip it anyway. That's what we're looking for. Walkouts are going to be our best friends here. Another 85, a load of 83s, 82s, an 89 Hergenberg, and another 86 and an 85 there. So we are getting more and more cards from doing the exchanges back from these. Now, once you get down to the lower ones, we've got an 86 there, which is 486 is going to be an 81 times 20, and 485 is going to give you a 75 plus times 20. So they're not the best packs ever. You can see there, not even a walkout out of that one. And again, 84, 83s. And this is why, a couple 85s I will take, but this is why I'm saying 83 rated and down, even 84 rated and down. Just go back into player picks now. Don't be scared to do that. And then, obviously, our last one here, which is 585, or 485, sorry, gives us this, and that's going to give us a load of cards. Just not really helpful, but a load of 85s. So that being said, let's go back to the SBC tab now. And don't forget, all these extra packs we're getting are from objectives like Rush, etc. like that. We're only focusing on the menu grind. So if I were to go to my club and we were to start at the 89 squad, which is technically the hardest one to do, you can see we need exactly 89 rated. And this is why the exchanges are so annoying. So if I go to 89 max, copy that as well, and we go to 94, knock it down to 89 max, you'll see here that I have a lot of special cards that are 89, but only 1 gold. Now, this is where your problem is going to lie, because there is not that many 89 rated gold cards in this game. And let me show you exactly what I mean here and why this one is going to be one of the most difficult. Back in the day, if you played this last year, it was just 1 card. Oh, that's not going to be what I want here. Why is it not doing it in terms of concept? What's going on? Let's go gold rare, concept, bang. So 89 rated. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. So you've only got 11 cards out the whole game that are 89 rated that are gold. So just keep that in mind. 88 is going to be much easier, and the reason being, if we just go to gold again and just look in our club for 89s, they're going to be the easiest ones to grind, and they're probably going to be the more realistic ones because of what I've just said about how many there are. But you go here, gold, you can see we've got 3 already in our club. 1, 2, and then 3, and that's why I always say about check in your SBC storage. Now, I hope, like I say, I hope EA changed this. We don't even have that either, so we're missing one there. So there we go, that's fine. But again, if we go to concept ever so quickly and just knock this down to 88, you'll see here, again, why does that have to be gold rare every time? We go here, you can see, go down to 88. There are much more cards available in 88, so these are going to be so much easier than 89s. I really wish EA would put 88 or higher, or 89 or higher. It's so annoying, it's like that. So with all of our 83s, 84s, etc., like I say, do the team of the week upgrades, do all 4 of those every single time, and don't be scared to go over the rating at this point, because you're going to get so many back. So if I just go gold, storage, and knock this down to 84, and then we just go 83, hit send, we can get rid of all of these cards, put them into that, submit, and then we need to have 3 or 4 team of the weeks to do the 85 combo. So like I say, don't be scared to do those, because once the daily ones have gone, we can't do them anymore, and it's kind of over. Then we can go into the next one, what to do next. So you can see that we've got ourselves 2 cards there, or 2 team of the weeks, and they are going to go into the 85 plus combo, which is this one here. If you don't know which one I mean, I'll move my camera out of the way so you can see. That's the one we're looking for. 1 team of the week, 1 team of the season 84 rated. So I'm going to go make all 4 of these, and I'll be back once that is done. So that is the 85s done, all 4 of them. And again, we're looking for 86s, 87, 88s, and 89, as you already know. And we get ourselves an 86, an 87, and then nothing else. But again, that's going to help us get more exchanges. And then I'm going to get into the method. Once you've got rid of both of those SBCs that I mentioned, that are like the daily ones, the 4 a day that you can do. Once they're gone, this is how you're going to grind it afterwards. So go ahead and open up to get an 88 there, which is really useful. Another 87, 86, a couple 85s. 85s, I'm not the most excited about because it doesn't really give you anything back. It's practically every gold card in the game. But doesn't mean you can't get something from them, and it's still worth doing as they are going to be the most common. Because here, this is why you want to do these, because you are going to get a ton of walkouts back out of this. And then we are going to get into that method I mentioned beforehand of where you're going to get even more from. Now, if you're doing objectives, playing the game anyway, you are going to get lots of packs, which is going to give you lots of fodder. So that's going to help you do everything else. We get a 91 card there. But that's what I mean. This 91 card doesn't help us with anything with the exchanges because it's 89 plus, but it's exactly 89. Not 90, not 91. I'm sure you can work that out anyway. So that's annoying. So once you've got rid of all of those SBCs that are repeatable 4 times a day, and now you're in this situation where there is no more of them left, you're like, well, how do I grind these now? This is where we're going to get into. Now, I'm not going to talk about the grinding, the shapeshifter grind upgrade. I've already spoke about that in another video. The same for the daily silver and the same with the crafting. But you can use those to do the 83 plus player picks, and that's what we're going to get to in a second. But if you have a look, we now have nothing else available to us. The only other SBC we have left, if you want to go ahead and do it, is the team of the season and shapeshifting team upgrade. And for this, we need to have a team of the week or team of the season and an 85 rated squad, as you can see underneath my camera again, which I just think silly at this point. So again, we are going to go ahead and complete that just for the sake of it. Then we are going to get into the method of getting unlimited exchanges and unlimited fodder. So I've got that done. Let's go ahead and see what we get into that, and then we can get into the actual method. Now, basically, what the method's going to be, once you get to this point, and you're only looking for 85s, 86, 87, 88, 89 rated cards, 84 and down, as we get a moment, this is why I hate these SBCs, 84 rated or down, so it's going to go into player picks. We're getting 91 Gabriel Peck. Fantastic. Thank you, EA, for that. So not worth it at all, but there we go. We've done it. So how the method is going to work now, if you're completing objectives, playing rivals, squad battles, casually or whatever, and still getting a little bit of packs, we are looking, like I say, 85, 86, 87, 88, and an 89 rated team overall. And we are going to get that simply from these 83 plus player picks. So all I want you to do from your club is go ahead, knock this to gold, ignore position, yes. 83 or 84 is going to be your highest, and you're going to go down to 75. Now, ideally, you want to be super efficient and take out the rare cards and put in commons. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and build 10 player picks. I did 30 or 50 on the video yesterday. I did how to grind these specifically yesterday as well. But we are going to go ahead and build 10 of these and just show you exactly what you can get out of 10 and what to do with the cards. So let me go ahead and do that. But like I say, if you want to be super efficient, make sure you're putting in the correct amount of commons, the correct amount of rares, and go around and around. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do it as quickly as I can and basically go ahead and do that. And like I say, if you are very good at grinding the menus and you do play the objectives and stuff, you'll have enough fodder to get this done anyway. So I'll meet you back once I have 10 of these to go, and then we'll be ready to go from there. So we have 10 picks. Now, with these picks, we are looking for, as you know, the rated cards we're looking for. Now, if we get a load of 83s, that means we can go ahead and build a pick. So every 10 picks, if you don't get an 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, every 10 of those picks gives you another 2 back. So essentially, you're going to get 12 each time you do this if your pat luck's really bad. Now, of course, this is going to be pat luck related, as we do get an 87 there, of what you get and what you don't get. And then I'm going to show you what to do after this stage, because, of course, I don't want to duplicate the Marco. Because, of course, that's going to give us the most efficient way of doing this. Now, remember, I'm not doing any of the objectives to get extra packs. I'm not including rival rewards. I'm not including squad battle rewards. I'm not including FUT Champ playoffs or even weekend league rewards either. This is just solely menu. And there are multiple ways to get extra players and extra things into your club by just doing the menus only. Now, you can see here, we've actually had a bad run, which is fantastic for this video. So it just shows you, you don't get walkout every time. We got 2 85s, 187, and the rest isn't helpful. So the rest of those cards we got that don't go into these can go into another SBC. For example, an 83 player pick or a league SBC. Now, I'm going to get into the league SBCs in a minute. But I just want to go to gold and newest and just show you what we've got. So we got 185 there. Let's go to the next page. Now, Madison was obviously a duplicate. Another 85 there. Another 85 there. And these are all the cards that we've packed in this video. That's why I went to there as Madison. So there we go. We got ourselves the 85s, which is going to give us 20 cards back. Now, the same rule applies to these cards. But we are going to get into the nitty-gritty of the method on top of this now. So I know it has been around 13 minutes. So I appreciate anyone that's tried to keep up with this. It is very confusing. But essentially, you want to do the exchange of everything in your club. Do the gamble SBCs, the ones that you can repeat 4 times a day. Once you've done that, then you can go ahead and do this method with the 83 player picks, and then we are going to get into what you can add on top of those 83 player picks, as we get ourselves a nice card there from 489 or 485 rated cards. So, again, 84, 83s can go into player picks. Any other cards underneath can do the same. We get ourselves a 95 rated fodder, which is really good for doing like David Beckham and anything like that. And then these low rated cards are going to go into the League SBCs that I briefly touched upon at the start of the video, if you remember. But if we were to go ahead and do the League SBCs, and that's going to be from any other packs you get from objectives, rewards, etc. These League SBCs are going to be so helpful now with the exchanges, because you do get walkouts out of them occasionally. And we are looking like this. So, for example, Premier League. All the cards you get from Premier League or La Liga only go into this SBC. Same with Bundesliga Serie A, same from Liga and Eredivisie, same as Libertadores Sudamericana. They're going to give you packs back. Now, if you do the same rule, every other gold card that you get that doesn't go into these 4 SBCs here goes straight into the 83 plus player pick. Now, out of those 83 plus player picks, one more time, you're looking to get 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89 rated cards. And then with those in mind, you're going to look to do the exact same thing. So, with the 86s, if we go to our club, go gold, go newest, and we just set this up to 86 max, that's going to give us all of the 80 cards that we got recently that are 86 max. You can see there, I've got none in here, but in my storage, I should have quite a few, I'd imagine. So if I go to gold, high to low, and then there we go. We got a lot of these to get through, and that's just from doing the player picks into the craftings, into etc, etc. And again, I haven't even mentioned the crafting because that is a separate video, but that is another way to get more fodder in. It's going to give us an 81 plus. You want to do these one at a time and just keep going through the motions with them until you've basically completed every SBC, or you get bored that you fall asleep and don't want to do it anymore. But if we were to open up this 81 times 20, again, we're looking for 85, 86, 87, 88 rated cards. Get a walkout. It's going to be right wing. England, so it's probably Saka. Foden, so an 88 rated card's fantastic. 85 is also useful. Then all of these 83, 82s, etc. can go into League SBCs to give us more packs, or into 83 plus player picks to give us more high rated fodder, depending on what you are looking to do. And then we go back again, rinse and repeat that system until we have another load of 85s, or another load of 86s, or another load of 87s. Rinse and repeat that again. And again, you can just go to Squad Builder, set this up to gold, have it on storage all, ignore position yet, go high to low, and then you are just going to go all the way up to 87 rated, and then just hit it. And then you're going to see what you have in your club that are gold. Luckily for us, we should have enough, we do. And then that's an 82 times 20 we've got. And again, we're looking for 88s, 89s, and lower to go into the exchanges. If not, into more 83 plus player picks, or more of the icon SBCs you're looking to do, or more League SBCs. Rinse and repeat that literally over and over and over again. So we get centre mid. So that's Kevin De Bruyne. 90 rated. Isn't going to help us for the exchanges, but that does help us for the historical pack, or for any icon like David Beckham. And again, 85 rated into the exchange. All of the 84 rated or lower into League SBCs, or into more 83 plus player picks. Rinse and repeat that, and you've got yourself unlimited fodder. Any questions, please comment down below. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to do your objectives and other SBCs to get you extra packs. So you will get a walk out of the objective here. Could be an 88 rated card. It's an 89 Van Dijk, which is absolutely huge. And you can spend coins to buy the fodder, because look how cheap Van Dijk is now. 9k, basically. And I'll catch you in the next video.